CDL General Knowledge Practice Test 2026, 50 questions and answers. What does CDL stand for? Commercial Driver's License. A CDL is required for vehicles weighing more than how many pounds? 26,001 pounds. You must be at least how old to drive commercially across state lines? 21. What is the minimum passing score on the CDL General Knowledge Test? 80%. What is the first thing to do if you discover a fire in your vehicle? Pull off road and notify services. When should you downshift before going down a long steep hill? Before you start going down. What is black ice? Thin, nearly invisible layer of ice. How far ahead should you look when driving on a highway? 12 to 15 seconds. What is the minimum front tire tread depth for a commercial vehicle? 4/32 inch. What is the minimum tread depth for all other tires, not front? 2/32 inch. When driving in fog, what lights should you use? Low beam headlights. Under HOS rules, max driving hours before a mandatory break? 11 hours. What is a jackknife? Trailer swings out at an angle. If your brakes fail going downhill, what should you do? Use escape ramp or shoulder. What is the legal blood alcohol limit for CDL drivers while on duty? 0.04%. What is hydroplaning? Tires ride on water, lose contact. How many feet before a turn must you signal? 100 feet. How often must a driver inspect their cargo during a trip? First 50 miles, then every 3 hours, 150 miles. Most important thing to do before starting a trip? Pre-trip vehicle inspection. How do you test hydraulic brakes for a leak? Pump 3x, hold 5s. At what speed can hydroplaning begin on wet roads? As low as 30 miles per hour. What is the proper way to brake on a slippery road? Brake gently and early. If a tire blows out, what should you do? Hold wheel firm, ease off gas. How far from a railroad track must you stop? 15 to 50 feet. Following distance rule for vehicles under 40 miles per hour? Once per 10 feet length. What should you always do first before backing up? Goal: get out and look. What is off tracking? Rear wheels follow a different path. What is brake fade? Loss of power from overheating. What is the maximum on-duty hours in a 7-day period? 60 hours. What is the biggest cause of truck rollovers? Turning too fast on ramps. When must you always stop at a railroad crossing? Transporting passengers, hazmat, or chlorine. What does a placarded vehicle mean? Carrying hazardous materials. What should you do if you feel drowsy while driving? Pull over and rest. Penalty for refusing drug or alcohol test. Disqualified, same as positive. What is engine braking? Use engine compression to slow. Where to place reflective triangles if you break down? 10, 100, 200 feet. What is cargo securement? Straps, chains to stop shifting. What is the danger zone around a school bus? "10 feet all sides." What does GVWR stand for? Gross vehicle weight rating. What does intermodal mean? Multiple modes: truck, rail, ship. When can a CDL driver exceed the speed limit? Never. What is a sleeper berth? Sleeping compartment in cab. What if your cargo shifts during a trip? Pull over and resecure. What does a yellow diamond-shaped road sign mean? Warning, hazard ahead. Correct air brake pressure drop limit in 1 minute. "3 psi. What is the purpose of a pre-trip inspection? Ensure vehicle is safe. What is not checked during pre-trip? Driver's phone battery. What causes brake fade most often? Overheating from riding brakes. Main danger of an overloaded vehicle. Stopping distance, rollover risk. If in an accident, what must you do first? Protect injured area, call authorities. Thank you for taking the CDL General Knowledge Practice Test. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe for more tests like this.